doing something new today. We are headed to the Capture Summit with my brother-in-law James. He does media at our church, and so this is a conference for church media. So we figured we'd go and see what we could learn to help us do a better job at our church. And you know, hey, I might get some business networking opportunities out of it too. So we'll see what happens. That's a cute little plane, but I think we'll be able to fly on it. While I was on the plane, I figured I'd do some pre-production for a project we were working on. This is some storyboards for a script that ended up getting scrapped, so you'll never get to see this or know what it was, but working on some storyboards. So we landed in Houston. It's a little after midnight, and Houston, we have a problem. Our rental car company did not reserve a rental car for us, so we are now not able to get a rental car. So we are getting an Uber to our hotel room so we can not sleep on the street, and then after that, we will deal with the rental car tomorrow while we're attending the conference, of course. So yeah, we'll figure that out. Now that we made it to our hotel, it's about 2 a.m. and we get to go to Shell to pick up the things that we couldn't stop in our car at a store and get. So nothing sketchy at all about walking around at 2 a.m. somewhere downtown. It's not that. Where is this? Where are we, James? I don't even know where we are. We're walking around. We're in Texas. It's big. That's all I know. Open 24 hours, except when we're not. "24 hours. Not sure which of the 24 we're in. This is what's called sketchy. Two guys walking down the side of a one-way street in the dark. In dark clothes. We don't have hoodies though, so that makes it okay.
Because you don't wear hoodies when it's 80% humidity.
It is thick out here. This air, let me get my knife out and cut it. So we did not find anything that we needed. All the 24/7 stores in Texas apparently don't know what 24/7 means because they're all closed. So James gets to burn his eyes with his contacts without contact solution because the TSA was kind enough to not allow him to bring any contact fluid. Mission accomplished. We found a truck stop store. James got some loot. We'll find out if hydrogen peroxide works for contact solution. Morning, kids. Daddy's gonna get ready to go to his conference. So the value of going to conferences is networking. It's also just kind of getting out of the grind and learning other things that you don't normally see. Like I don't typically go to a church that has all these whizmos and gizmos. And so that was interesting just to see different ways of doing things. And, you know, a huge church with a huge facility and all the different things that they do. I go to a much smaller church, which has a different philosophy of ministry. So it was interesting to see all this. There were some good sessions. And we also got in a little bit of sightseeing, check out a couple things, and just kind of see what's around there. James really had the itch to go sightseeing while we were there. So we had quite a little road trip, driving around, going to different places, checking things out. So that made the trip entertaining, more than just a work trip. So again, conferences are like, you know, you go for the work, you go to learn. I knew going to these sessions at the conference, I might not learn a ton, but then again, I might, and you just never know. So I thought it was worth trying out. The gas prices obviously were fantastic in Texas. It's double that in California. We also stopped to make an expose at Joel Osteen's church, but they didn't let us in for some reason, so we couldn't do that. So back on the road again, James wanted to go all the way down to the Space Center, so we did. It was dark by the time we got there.
That's the Falcon 9 too. They've got a SpaceX Falcon 9 and the 737 piggyback on the...
There were some great sessions there from Josh, another DP, and he had some good stuff to say. It was a fun time, good to chat with a couple vendors and meet some people and get, you know, just a little break from the grind and have a fun time.